And we are back in Blighttown once again. Giant tree. If you remember, we've been here before. This is where we got the Chloranthy ring. However, we're not here for rings or anything. We're here to finish up a quest. And we're here to find some more lore, visit my favorite area in the game. So this is a giant arch tree, to be specific, which is actually the Great Hollow. So, well, before all we did was get the Chloranthy ring, now we're going to head to the bottom. Which is a very interesting area in the game. See, we have to walk across all these routes to actually get anywhere. And there's little paths along everywhere. It'll show which way we need to go. It's interesting to note, though, that the branches you can walk on have a slightly later way to them compared to the ones that you can't walk on, like, well, these roots, for example, right here. The Chloranthy ring was just up above before. Oh boy, Titanite chunk, only 2 more. Some basilisks. Oh no. Don't stand a chance against the obsidian katana. Not a bit. Let's see which way. This way. It's also something to note that the roots or branches are obviously flattened. Probably not by anybody in particular, of course, because that would be ridiculously impossible. Also, yeah, we missed a crystal lizard, whatever. But there are some ladders in place. And it's curious who placed them. It's most likely people that came to find any remains of the dragons to worship. They just have these flimsy rope ladders in place. They're just pegged into the tree. And we can actually see this entire Great Hollow from Firelink, which, when we get back there, I'll show you. See some cursed people. Oh, someone died. Someone fell. But the Great Hollow is just such a cool area that leads to such an even cooler area. Lack of a better word. So we're just about at the bottom, believe it or not. And mushrooms. Don't know why they're here, but giant mushrooms towards the bottom. Oh, yep, he fell. Nice try, Basilisk. Nice try. And mushroom children. I always miss that item over there whenever I'm coming down. No. Those quails. I'm almost positive it's quail, if I remember right. I don't know why they make that noise, but they do. Ooh, we only need one more. Maybe we'll find another one. Because I think we have a... Yeah, we have a slab. Yeah, we could upgrade to plus 15. As long as we get one more chunk. And mushroom parents. We're just gonna get past here. Don't mind us, just killing you kids. And here we go. Favorite area in the game. So completely random, weird little bug. In which, if you turn your camera up at a certain point before the music starts, you get that. It's another reason why why this area is one of my favorites. You can see this light seeping through. What looks like clouds of some kind. But Ash Lake, they call it Ash Lake because that's not sand, it's ash, obviously. But such a cool area. I really wish we could explore more of it. That'd be great. Like it'd be river Styx. Like you'd have to cross in a boat, and there'd be other. Oh my god! Oh, that'd be cool. Look who's down there. I'm gonna lower the music again. Sorry. One of my favorite musics. There's a set of pieces in the entire game, but I don't want those copyright strikes. Copyright notices. Thank you. Basilisk over there. And our dear friends, the two greatest badasses aside from ourselves in Lordran.
My father, all hollow now. Things sleep. He will cause no more trouble. It's finally over. I will return to Katerina. You assisted us so greatly. I can hardly return the favor, but please accept this. It's of no use to me now. Oh, Father. Dear Father. Oh, Father.
So that's the end of Siegmeyer of Katerina and his quest. As Sieglund said, however, this was his final adventure, which is an interesting Sort of way, if you think about it, almost a compromise. Siegmeyer would return home, but only at the cost of one last adventure. And this being one of the places he hadn't uncovered in Lordran yet. So, truly a shame. Two great hero and complete badasses. But that's how the quest ends, as most of them in Dark Souls. All your friends die around you. You just need that one solitary chunk. That's all we need. But now onto the area on a happier note. Or more awestruck note. These fucking trees, man. And as I said, you can see these lights coming through the clouds. That's what it looks like. But it's speculated that the arch trees actually hold up, like, all of Lordran, if not the entire world. Which I think it could be very likely. Like, the trees, the branches, they make up a ground, and then the soil and the rock. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to think about. And like I said, I just wish there were more to this area, because it's just all so fucking cool. We got a Hydra to deal with, though. I'm surprised I got its head. Have at thee! You can also sort of see in the back, it's like a shell. If I can, I'll try to show it. In just a minute here. I don't try shooting nothing. Come on, attack. Alright. If that's all you're gonna do, then we're gonna move on. Don't worry, I'll show the shell and the rest of the body of the Hydra, actually. You'll finally get to see. Dragon scale. Makes sense. Home of the dragons, right here. It's a very dragon-themed part today. Which, I saw the record time, it's most likely going to be 2 parts. Which I'm thinking I'll probably just finish up the game today as well. After we're done exploring Ash Lake, we're going to head on to Gwyn. I wonder if there's, like, any fish, living creatures down there. I mean, there's a Hydra, of course. It's a wonder. Sea life in, the sea life in Lordran, the series. You have a giant dragon skull over here. Up. Yeah! Do the thing! Yeah! Oh, that's great. Go ahead, shoot your shooty things. Definitely a dragon skull. Thank you. Oh, hello. Help. Hydra, help. Hail Hydra, help me. Kill it. Oh, what's that? I saw something on top of it for a second. That was weird. Oh. Oh, it's just the ground? Oh! Whoa, whoa! What the fuck? Sick. Oh, sick get up. What the fuck? I never knew they could do that. Alright, Hydra, you're mine. Just do the head attack. Do it. Let's see, what is that? Do you see that little triangle before? Eh. That, what is that? Is that from the Hydra heads? Alright, hopefully one more should do it. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get the other one. Up. Oh yeah, suck it down. Praise the moon. Dragon scale 2. So something weird about Ash Lake as well are these slopes. God, I hate these fucking slopes. Like, it's ash. It's not like... what is this? What is this? Like, that's... it's a bit much. It's almost vertical. It's weird. More basilisks. Hello. And a tree parent. Really like the design of the mushrooms, though. Probably one of my favorite enemies in the game. And just, is that blood? Is that supposed to be blood, or something to wonder? They're also fucking hard hitters, of course. Sorry. Sorry. Up. Yes, drowned in the lake of ash. And boop. Great magic barrier. I think that's towards the bottom. Yep. Miracle of Bishop Havel the Rock. Cover body and powerful defensive magic coating. Havel the Rock, an old battlefield compatriot of Lord Gwyn, was the sworn enemy of Seath the Scaleless. He despised magic and made certain to devise means of counteraction. Don't know why. I was going to say counter-reaction. So, Havel was down here at some point? Maybe? It's... Could Havel have placed those? It's not really... Who knows? Who really knows? It's also a wonder if Havel was like a legion rather than just a single person. I think it was a single person. Havel was a single being rather than an entire force. As cool as that would be, I don't think there'd be enough dragon tooths to go around. For fucking every Havel soldier. But we also know that Havel is now a bishop. So great. very cool shift in lighting coming up right here. Gets just a little bit darker. I also wish there was more to, like, more of a forest kind of feel. Because essentially, that's what this is. It's a giant forest in a lake. But just this. More of this and just more enemies. Oh my god. I really wish Ash Lake was so much bigger. It's my fucking favorite area in the game. I love it so much. And what is this? One of the last dragons, if not the last everlasting dragons. We can enter the Dragon Covenant with them. However, I don't want to do that. But notice all the hair and, like, fuzz on it. And the way its horns are. Just how small it looks. Honestly, I believe this is a baby everlasting dragon. Or a younger version of it, if not a full adult, like a teenager, just because of all the hair on it. Like, you could see some hair on the dragons in the opening, but not to this extent. Also, it, like I said, it's much smaller looking, like its face. It's dipping its little tail in the water. Its little tail. Which we promptly cut off. And I also didn't know this, but like a true everlasting dragon, unkillable. You can't kill it. I always thought that you could kill it, since it's, you know, like a baby, but no, not even a bit. See if you can get a better look at that. Just how fucking big its wings are, too. Truly a very fucking awesome creature, indeed. Stone dragons. Now, that's all of Ash Lake. There's only one thing left to do. Off to Gwyn. And we return to Firelink for one last time. Now right over there you can see the Great Hollow. And actually right below you can kind of see Blighttown. You can see the poison swamp down there. It's easy to forget that it's kind of just like an outer wall. Or another inner wall, I suppose. Very interesting. And we do indeed have our Moonlight Katana. Or a Moon Uchi, whichever. Now before we head on, there's one final thing we need to do. Never mind. Actually, yes, there is one final thing we need to do. Reinforce our Estus flask. Yeah, okay. So we're actually just one Firekeeper soul away from the full amount that you can reinforce. I believe it was 6. Yeah. Spent a lot of time here. Crestfallen. Siegs. You're still here?
Oh, there you are. Just so you know, Master Logan has left on his...
Yeah, he is super dead. Griggs will actually end up in Sen's Fortress, and he can't brave it to get to the Duke's archives. So he goes hollow, or he dies, whichever. Same thing. That's only if you buy all of his spells, though. So one last time, Framped. Framped.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Then stop sleeping on the job, man. We got fires to set. We got the world's fire to set, Framped. Come on.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Yeah, we're gonna light the world on fire.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
So considering how, the game's kind of goofed up, which I've been thinking, like with the spells and the fog walls, I think it has something to do with draw distance. And the game is fucked up in some way that the draw distance is like set farther than the player character. So in a way that I would have to be far away in order to see some spells, or it's too far away. I'm not really sure. At any rate, we got souls to satiate. Oh, I'd also like to note that we finally got the plus 15 Uchi. Found one more chunk. And, yeah. Congrats to me. So, let's offer up all of our Lord Souls. So there was supposed to be a flame and a soul going into the vessel, but whatever the problem is also persists with this. So yeah, it's a modded playthrough. That's a cutscene nobody is ever going to experience. With the Lord Vessel without a flame.
Oh. The Lord Vessel is satiated, magnificent. You are the righteous successor to Gwyn, the new great lord, and I am Kingseeker no more. Your acquaintance was an honor. I must admit, I am fond of you humans. May you enjoy serendipity, and may the Age of Fire perpetuate. I am pleased to see you well. The beings who possess these souls have outlived their usefulness. Farewell, chosen.
Yeah, that's enough out of you, Framped. But goodbye. Bye-bye. So he's Kingseeker no longer. So what would a withering old snake then do after his duty has been fulfilled? Maybe look for more chosen undead. Who knows? We can see we're passing some sort of threshold. It could maybe have something to do with souls now that I think about it, since souls are white. I mean, these knights were nothing special. These are silver knights. Or I guess these might be black knights. Yeah, I think they're black knights because of the spikes. But this entire place could just be one big soul gathering, in a sense. I mean, the kiln is right nearby, after all. It might make sense. It's a stretch to make some kind of sense out of this area. But it's a possibility. And the final area. Kiln of the First Flame. Let's take a look around. So there's the kiln right up ahead. Lots and lots of ash. Charred parts. Charred structures. I apologize for that little cut there. I got a call from my dad. But anyway, we can see sort of clouds. And it's speculated people to think that maybe we've gone back in time or into a different reality of some sort. But, and I just started thinking about this. In Ash Lake, we could see that like there was some sort of fog or clouds of some sort, and we couldn't really see the top. But here we can see the clouds, which they are definitely clouds. You can see them moving ever so slightly. You can also see the skybox, exactly how it moves, which it's kind of interesting. Like it looks like it's on a rotation. Like one circle of these clouds. This is what it looks like anyway. And actually, the kiln is sitting atop of an arch tree, which we'll see the roots once we get up to there. There's also some black knights that were charred whenever Gwyn. Whenever Gwyn lit the first flame. Gwyn. Ah, my favorite Dark Souls character. Gwyn. Then there's also this barrier, almost. Perhaps this entire area, like this is sort of a melding pot. That's an interesting way to think about it, actually. If it's like an entire... Like this entire area is like a Lord vessel, almost. Because I'm pretty sure that connects around the wall. Like this is almost just one big bowl. Maybe. Well, at any rate, let's go to Gwyn. Let's become the Lord. And as he hits me through the fucking wall. Alright. Boop. What? Katana. Black Knight Sword, Titanite Chunk. Ooh, another one. Glad I found that other one. Otherwise, I would have definitely gone back. Just reinforce my weapon. Boop. Katana. This entire area is very cool. Like you can see everything got blasted away whenever the fire was lit. And then right down there, you can see the roots. See? It does indeed look... Yeah, that wall continues to go on. Just around. Now, this could be underground. However, the lightning, or the thunder, anyway, booming in the background, obviously is really confusing. So that's why there's so much speculation with this and not really a clear answer. But I suppose it could be something like the clouds in Ash Lake, I was saying before. Daikatana. Oh, another one. The Black Knight set. The final set we're going to get in this game. Let's see here. Huh. They misplaced a comma. Okay. Armor of Black Knights who haunt Lordran. The knights followed Lord Gwyn when he departed to link the fire, but they were burned to ashes in the newly kindled flame, wandering the world as disembodied spirits ever after. Oh god. I just thought, what if the final cutscene, because we're gonna link the fire, what if the final cutscene doesn't show the flames? That's gonna be really awkward. Oh jeez. Whatever, it'll be a good funny send off at least. Alright, well I'm gonna switch back to my homeward bone, because we're done using the binoculars. Ooh, glad I caught that too, actually. Yep. Ooh. Almost missed it. Daikatana. It's a very easy place to get all the Black Knight weapons, if you might have missed some. Ooh. Good thing we have Great Heal with us. There should be a fog wall there. Yeah, it looks like that wall connects all the way around. Definitely. And now you are actually able to summon Solaire if you save him in Lost Izalith before he's infected or, well, taken over by that bug. But we didn't, so that's that. Hey, Gwyn. Hello. Alright. Might die a few times, but let's do this. Praise the moon! Daikatana. I got him. See, I got him. Last hit, 347. You saw that. I got him. Truly, the Abyss has blessed us with a myriad of weapons. The Obsidian Katana, the Moonlight Uchi. It's well used indeed. Let's take a look at that soul. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, contains an incredible power. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight and Cinder, who linked the first flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as cinder for the first flame. But even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed. Indeed. So just to look around the area real quick before we cast ourselves into the fire. One of these little baby tiny fires lit. Perhaps this is why the flame is fading. We are really, really close to the Age of Dark. Could be it. Or the fire could be underneath in the arch tree. Maybe. At any rate, this has been the Dark Souls modded playthrough. I want to thank everybody for supporting it over 2 years since 2014. And just also keeping with it even during the hiatus for a year during the copyright strike. So glad this is done. I'm so glad this is over, and I am so excited for Dark Souls 3. So one last time. Praise the moon. And let's cast ourselves into the flame.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.